Hi friends, it's Elisa Allgood. Welcome back to the Allgoods. Today we're stepping into December 6th, 1971. And these two letters almost feel like they belong in different worlds. My dad writes from Vietnam with his steady, quiet hopefulness. He tells my mom that the worst is behind them, that they'll never have to do that airport goodbye again. And then he shares something huge. He has to be home no later than March 23rd. A real date, a finish line. They're going to send him home no later than that day, just about 100 days away. And then there's Sarah's letter. 10 pages of life happening all at once. The errands, the BX, the money, the gossip, the friendships, pregnancy, and right in the middle of it all is the arrival of their china and crystal. The same china and crystal that I still have today. The same china and crystal they discussed months ago in the letters. It survived Hurricane Andrew. It survived decades. And knowing that she opened those boxes alone while 8 months pregnant makes them feel like a lot more than dishes, which they always have. But now they're a piece of their marriage. And somehow, it made it all the way back to me. And she got them while he was in Vietnam. I just love this. Her letter is funny. She was funny, chaotic, emotional, and deeply domestic. The real texture of her life while she waits for him to return. But every few paragraphs, the loneliness slips through. She's doing everything on her own, but she's doing it with him in mind. Let's start with my dad's letter. Here it is exactly as he wrote it, 6 December 1971. My dearest wife, how is my little chickadee today? I got your letter. I love you so much. You are the most precious lover in the entire world. I am glad you went to the hub for a drink or two. Somehow, I thought it would make you better. Yes, that is the last time we will have to go through the goddamn airport and all that leaving again. I'm so happy for that. From now on, I am yours. Only about 100 more days. I talked to the CBPO today, and they have to send me out of here no later than 23 March 72. Maybe a couple days earlier. We are getting really short on time. Baby, I love you so much. I loved making love to you for 2 weeks. Your libido may have been down, but I sure couldn't tell it. I just didn't want sex, hard and fast, while you were carrying our little baby, okay? I hope so, but I could sure tell that the love was there as strong as ever. Don't you ever worry about satisfying me. I love you. Well, Pi and I had a lazy day. We went to the detachment, and our new commander talked to us a while. He is a dumbass. It will be fun fucking around with him. Then we went to lunch at the club and to see the CBPO. Then we went to the daily movie, Beneath the Planet of the Apes. Not bad, really. I'm now writing to my lover, and I'm going to have a calm night. Sarah, I love you with all of my heart. I am so lonely and empty each day without you. I just have the memories and look forward to the future. That is what makes me go each day. My love for you grows each day. I am yours forever and ever. Sleep warm, my love, and I send you a big hug and kiss. Love, Dick. My dad was so grounding. Even his tone here is grounding. Even in the monotony of his Vietnam, which wasn't other people's Vietnam story. Even when he's restless and bored, he's just tied to her. And that one line, no later than March 23rd, that changes everything. Because for the first time, it's the end of his Vietnam. The end of his Vietnam isn't just a hope anymore. It's a date he's been given. A real countdown. So now we're going to turn to my mom's letter. A whole world in 10 pages, told with humor, honesty, and the deepest longing. And this time, That world includes the arrival of something that will eventually end up with me. They're china and crystal. Here is my mom's letter, exactly as she wrote it. 6 December, Sunday, 1971. Hi, Chickie. I be loving you. You're my sweet, precious darling. Huh. You've really been on my mind today. You're always on my mind, but today was super on my mind. And guess how it started? No, that wasn't right. It was Joe. He banged on the door around 10 a.m. with 3 big boxes from my Chickie hubby. Yes, our china and crystal came today. Baby, it's beautiful. I took every piece out to check for breakage, and all was perfect. I love it. The only oversight, on my part, was in ordering the crystal set. I didn't even notice there wasn't a water goblet. It's no problem. We can make do without it. And besides, I'm sure we can match the patterns here or in Miami when we need it. It will set a beautiful table. I wish it had gotten here last Monday so you could have seen it. A gray or black linen tablecloth will really make it. I can hardly wait for the dinnerware to get here so I can see it all together. As a matter of fact, why don't you check, if possible, and see if they make a goblet with our set? And if so, could you order it? As I said, no problem if not. Everyone loves them as I do. I'm sure you're tired of me raving about glasses and dishes, but one last time, they are beautiful. Even if I did select the pattern. Oh, I wrote a check for $8.68, made out to the postmaster. And this was for all the custom doings. I can't understand why we didn't get the games yet. I really hate that they haven't gotten here yet. Be sure and let me know what you think about going ahead and getting the popcorn popper for Joe, Mary Alice, and Dean. I'll have to get a substitute for Joy. We're having Christmas dinner and presents at Jan's. Joy, Jan, Buck, Mike and Nancy, and me. I thought I'd get Mike and Nancy, Anne and Les a bottle of champagne, and Lisa and Gordon a little toy. Is that okay with you? Baby, I figured $150 limit for our entire Christmas, and that's including the corn poppers. Please tell me if that's too much. So, if the games get here, it'll be less. I just can't think of it being Christmas and my hubby not having something to open. Don't worry. What I've selected for you won't be too practical for Vietnam, but I think you'll use it and like it, especially when you come home. It isn't too big, so it won't take up too much room. Okay, love? After Joe delivered our goodies, Alicia, Becca, and I came over, and we admired everything. They left. I washed my hair, and then Joy came up. She was off today. Nikki stopped by on her way to work. She wanted to tell me about Connie. Connie finally admitted she was an alcoholic. They're going to let her go on leave for Christmas. Then she comes back and goes into the hospital for a 4-month rehabilitation course, which means she takes 4 months off to dry out. She probably won't be back to the OR. Maybe someday she'll be okay. If she had just admitted her problem a year ago, she might possibly be cured. Well, enough of that. This afternoon, Becca and I went to the BX to do some shopping. I did good. We got both moms a lounging robe. They're made like mine, the gold one, the one you like, except they're a heavy washable nylon. I didn't know what to get them. Anyway, I like them and they're nice. I got Mom's birthday present, her favorite cologne, a nice birthday card, your Christmas card, and your surprise. Ken's Snickers, some stuff for your care package, and 2 things of stationery so I won't have to buy any until after I deliver. I got some cigarettes and shampoo. I wanted you to know I didn't spend unnecessarily, so I listed my purchases. Now the check was $43.99. I thought I'd get both dads one of those slick bath or shaving kits. I know your dad uses an electric shaver, but he might like this up in the winter. Becca gave her dad one last year, and he loves it. As long as we get them the same. When they talk, no feelings can be hurt. Well, the BX was sold out already, so I'm going to check Kelly tomorrow. If not there, Golf Mart or someplace will have them. I'm going to try and finish the shopping this week. I'll keep you posted on the checks. I've got a funny for you. I had to bend down to squat to the bottom shelf to get Ken's Snickers today. Well, perfect candid camera. I couldn't get up. I tried 3 times. I had to put the candy up on the higher shelf, and I looked around, and I reached out to the higher shelf, and I pulled like crazy. I grunted like I was about to deliver, and at the same time, the shelf I had used to pull myself up on was filled with a big bags of M&Ms, and the whole goddamn bunch of them came tumbling down on me. I made such a loud noise. The sergeant was passing by, and he thought I was delivering. Well, Becca came around the corner just then, at the very end, and she laughed her ass off. Honey, I was such a typical pregnant lady. Even you would have laughed. I thought I was going to have to get on all fours to get up. Anyway, it was funny. I came home. I have been invited to Joy's for dinner. And guess what we had? Yes, soul food. It was so good. Black-eyed peas, collard greens, potatoes and onions, ham, and cornbread. And as usual, after dinner, I waited about 30 minutes to see if anyone was going to start the dishes. Sure enough, no one did. So I got up and I started. Then guess who helped me? Mike. And that goddamn Nancy, she sat there on her fat ass and didn't even offer. Joy was on the phone in the bedroom. I couldn't believe Jan didn't even offer. Well, Joy called a while back to ask who helped with the dishes, and I told her Mike. She was so pissed off. She wanted to know why we always got stuck with the black people's work. Well, I figure if you cook, you shouldn't have to clean. Oh, the crowning blow. I was cleaning the stove after everything was done, and Nancy handed me a goddamn ashtray to empty so she wouldn't have to get up. Well, on Christmas, she can get up off her ass. I'm tired of cleaning. I just wanted to bitch, because if I say anything around here, it'll get screwed up and turned around that I don't want to do anything, cook or clean. Enough of that, darling. I love you. Are you tired of reading? Because I've got a cramp in my hand, but I have way more to say to my love. I miss being able to sit down or lay down and talk. We have such a good relationship. I love you, Chickie. Our little one is really wild tonight. He hasn't been quiet since the M&M episode. Oh, Gordon and Melinda called tonight. They're freezing their asses off. They have an apartment, and he loves his work, but both are homesick. I told them I was missing them for sure. They send their love to you. They are 2 of the nicest people I know. Well, darling, I love you so much. Can you believe I've rambled 10 pages worth? Listen, Chickie, you're going to be getting packages at intervals. If they say don't open until Christmas, don't open them, okay? I got it funny for both Ken and Pie, but I can't tell you. You might get drunk and let it slip. Their packages will be wrapped separately and marked with their names inside of your care package. That way, y'all can have a little Christmas. You didn't tell me if you wanted any pina colada mix or anything for your Christmas drinks. Let me know, okay, sweetheart? All you have to do is tell me. Oh, baby, our child he's getting so big. He's so strong, it's unreal. Actually bothers me, but I can take it. I'd rather he be active than seepy. I keep telling myself, only a few more weeks and he'll be for real. Like, for real. He's for real now, but I mean for real. I know you're tired of reading, and I can hardly write any more. You just remember your wife loves you so very much, with all of my heart and soul. forever and always, Sarah. Goodness gracious. These two letters from December 6th, they sit beautifully together, but they're different. My dad is counting down the days until he can come home for good, finally seeing an end to the war, his portion of it. And my mom is holding everything else. The shopping, the money, the friendships, the frustrations, the pregnancy, some gossip, and this baby who will not stop kicking. And then there's the china and the crystal, something I literally still have today. Sarah opened those boxes alone, wrote to him about every detail, and imagined their future table together. Those dishes survived Hurricane Andrew and decades of life. And now I know exactly when they arrived, exactly what she felt when she unwrapped them. And underneath it all is the same heartbeat we hear across these letters. Two people building a life together, trusting that they'd finally get to share it soon. Thank you for listening to the Allgoods, Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love. If you'd like to support the project, you can do so by following or subscribing wherever you listen, or sharing it with a friend. And we'll be back soon with the next letter.